Hello, everybody. So I decided to record a quick video on letting you know how to do your environmental determinants of health assignment, and which, this Thursday we will not have a class. So I misspoke in class about seeing you on Thursday. This Thursday we're not going to have a class, and so you are given class time to go on your route. All right. And so where you will find your zip code is on this particular Excel sheet, which is shared with you guys in an announcement as well as on Canvas. On Canvas, I believe is under the environmental determinants of health module assignment. Let me quickly double check here in terms of the groups. Yes. So under your modules, right, if you go to home, under environmental determinants of health instruction, you go all the way to the last document. It has the public health PHC, SEHE groups and EDH zip code. So you can see here, I shared the zip code over here. So let's say you are in Dr. Matthews' group over here. I hope you can see my mouse turning around. Team 3, Dr. Matthews group, your average carrying site is Gecko Gallagher mentioned. Then down underneath your average carrying site is where your EDH or environmental determinants of health zip code is. So let's say you know your zip code is 21217. Then you will want to go to Google Map. And when you type in 21217 here, it will map out where 21217 is. So for example, here for Dr. Matthews group, then, what you will also want to do is to review your environmental determinants of health assignments, right? Review the whole assignment. Do your baseline part one first. So part one kind of goes through what does your neighborhood in terms of the demographic look like, right? The names of the major neighborhoods. So what you also could do is to look at the Google map. Here, 21217, I would say there's Upton, there is Mondawin, okay? That may be one of the big areas. So if you zoom in and zoom out, usually they'll have the name of the area here. Reservoir Hill is one of them. And then Bolton Hill, that is also another one of the major neighborhoods here. Okay, so if you zoom in, zoom out, and also Sandtown, Winchester is another big neighborhood here in 21217. Then you want to go online. Don't forget to do citation AJHP style in terms of the demographic. Okay, age group percentage, gender percentage, race and ethnicity percentage of your population. Medium income, that you can also find online. Education level, please state in terms of below high school, college graduate, graduate degree, in terms of the percentage of the population that lives in the zip code, what those education level are, potential zip code that does not have health insurance, crime rate of your assigned zip code compared to the state and national average, major landmarks. So major landmarks, again, you can also zoom in here. So for Baltimore zip code 21217, major landmark, as you can see here, there's Druid Hill Park. That is, see the dotted red line? That is your sort of where that zip code uh, outer line is, or the area of your zip code. Okay. So I would say definitely Druid Hill Park is a big attraction in here. Then you could also zoom in and see if there is something that is a major attraction here. Okay. Maybe the state center, that the metro station is not within that area. Harlem Park is not within that area. Maybe this, besides Druid Hill Park, there's a little park here. Or you could, part of Harlem Park is part of here. Okay. And so it's just by zooming in. And then what you want to do is review part two, right? Part two on the observation going on route. You want to review part two in terms of the kind of structures that you want to map out on your route. So fast food restaurant, liquor or beer store, hospitals. These are places that you want to be able to see on your route if it's available, if that is within your zip code. Clinics, pharmacy, homes and neighborhood, health food stores, convenience or grocery store, recreational area. So kind of have this list next to you while you map your route. So then, mapping your route, zooming in, so you can see that, oh, there is a neighborhood deli and groceries. There's Druid Hill Park. That's something that you want to see. Neighborhood deli and grocery is a part of a grocery store, so you can also see that. So what I would recommend is to open a Word file over here. So then type in zip code 21217. Okay. Then here I have the neighborhood deli. Okay. Then I also see Druid Hill Park. Okay. What else is also, I do see a CVS here, but since there's a lot of CVS, you want to be able to see what the actual address is. 2509 Pennsylvania Avenue. Okay. 2509 Pennsylvania Avenue. So CVS could be one of your routes. CVS 2509 Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania Avenue. I can spell. All right. Then maybe perhaps another route. The Burger King could also be one. Then you kind of take a look. Is there, oh, there's a homeless shelter here. Penn North. Okay, that's a metro station. Okay. Some other Upton is another metro station. So this could be part of your major landmarks, right? There is a Shake and Bake Family Fun Center. Okay, it's a sports complex. That could be interesting. Okay. Shake and Bake Family Fun Center. So I'm giving you an example. Shake and Bake Family Fun Center. Recreational area, right? Part of your what you also need to do, observe. So I'm just giving you a quick example here. So what you want to do is to put in Druid Hill Park here. Then you want to click direction, right? Then starting point, put in some of your other points now, right? We have the deli and grocer, right? Then you can want to add destination here. So add your destination. So for example, here perhaps the Shake and Bake, okay? Shake and Bake. There you go. Family Center, Pennsylvania Avenue. Then let's adding another destination, 2509 Pennsylvania Ave. That's the CVS, right? And then so you can see that Google automatically plans out a route for you. So what you can do once you hit all the planned routes, right? You can drag, drag your pinpoints around and see what routes would make sense. Okay. And so that's once you have all your destination mapped out. So you can see that at the top, it tells you it's about 20-minute driving. So I would say if you are driving through this area, which I would recommend driving through this particular area, um, is to be able to do it maybe for at least 30 to 40 minutes, at least, at least like 8 to 10 pins. Okay. I think that that'll give you a better idea of what you're going to see. Also take a look at the reflection questions on part 3, right? Reflection question. So remember it says here, reflection question. It says here at least 3 to 5 pages, right? And you should include 4 to 6 clear photo with captions. Photos do not count towards this 3 to 5 page length. Okay. So think about the questions. Think about some of the photos that you're going to take that may also help to demonstrate your points in some of your reflections here. Okay. And so don't forget to include the reflection question below your document. Place your answer directly under each question. Okay, include these reflection question and then have your reflection under each of these reflection question guides. All right. And that is a little short bit about how to map out your routes. Okay. You use your pinpoints, move things around so you actually have a route through your zip code that you're going on to. And then again, if you have any question, please feel free to reach out and I can help you with anything that you need. All right. Thank you.